Welcome back to Carnage. We have another renovation vlog today, although nothing's happening much this week, but for you it will just be next week pretty soon because we're going to be starting paneling on all of these walls, which I'm really excited about. I can't think what it looks like when you last saw it. I think we didn't have any of this filling in done. Ollie, what's this called? What's this white stuff called?
Dry lining.
Dry lining, yeah. I don't think we had any dry lining done, but that's all been done now. I think there's just maybe some touch-ups to do or something like that. So basically we've had to wait for the guy who's doing the dry lining to finish what he's doing before the guys who are doing our work to be able to put the panelling up. So we haven't really done anything much for like a week, which is fine because it's just a little break from the work. So the update for this part of the video is the dry lining has been done and the room looks like this. Oh, is that what's got to be done? Sanded. So it's just got to be sanded down, but it's all coming along. And I also ordered the things for the bathroom. I haven't ordered the bath yet. I need to do that actually because it takes a while to arrive. But I ordered the bathroom sink and toilet, and I also ordered the shower tray, which is a wet room shower tray thing. So Ollie said he wanted to start opening up the boxes, of course.
Christmas.
What's this bit? Oh, that's the toilet. Well, not the toilet unit. It's a flat toilet. No, it is the toilets. Oh, look at that. Ollie, it's lovely. Oh, it's so nice. I can't remember what the colour's called. I'll leave the units linked down below. But it's from Victorian Plumbing, that's where we ordered it from. And it's a unit that obviously goes behind the toilet. I really wanted the bathroom to be kind of like spa vibes, you know what I mean? And I just thought this lovely dark wood gives off that really nice warm spa dark bathroom. So it's a dark walnut wood colour, and yeah, that's going to obviously go against the wall behind the toilet, and then toilet will be just coming out here. And then I have a lovely sink to match, which fits perfectly in the little alcove here. Well, actually the guys made it to measure so that the sink will slot perfectly into there. Do you like it?
Yeah.
What do you think of it though? Do you like the style?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Are you just saying it because you're being recorded?
Maybe.
So let me show you this. Oh, why is this? What's this? Oh god, I thought it was the wrong colour then. I thought it was white. But you can see it here, the colour. Wow, that's actually bigger than I thought it was going to be.
So, just trying to figure out what's going on here.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm sure this is hinged.
Hinged? What do you mean? This just goes against the wall. But then where's the thing to flush the toilet?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Where's the recess? There's nothing to do unless you have to drill it.
Is there nothing on here?
No,
I haven't just bought a cupboard, have I?
I think.
It's not, I bought a toilet. Where's the toilet then? There's the pan.
Yeah, but that's just a standalone pan, isn't it?
Right. Well, that...
Oh, that does say WC unit.
Yeah. See? I know what I'm doing. It's probably about 1 or 2 weeks later. We haven't had any progress. Well, we've had a little bit of coving, and so I'll show you that in a bit. But today's task is going through the wall here to put the door in. So I'm now inside our entrance hall, which, as you can see, is beautiful. And we're going to be cutting through here because this is where the door into the new room is going to go. So I'm just clearing everything out the way. We're going to hang some dust sheets up to try and protect the rest of the house. Because if you look up here, this just goes straight up to our upstairs, which is actually all finished and new and stuff. So we really don't want too much dust getting up there. So we're going to put something across here to try and stop the dust. But I'm just sorting out this huge pile of coats. Who needs this many coats? There's 2 of us. Massive pile. I don't know, I just seem to build up coats. Anyway, organising and preparing for the noise and the dust. Right, tidied up. I've got the dust sheets up. So now this sort of section of the house is kind of protected. And then this is the wall. But they've just drilled through that hole there and realised that the wall is actually as thick as that, which I don't know if you can tell from it, it's this really thick wall. So he did have a lintel, I think that's what it's called, to go up here, but that won't fit now because it's too wide. So he's got to get a new one. I think it's been really hard work for him to get through this wall to put the door in. So it's just, I feel like it's always difficult with this house because it's so old, everything's so thick and difficult to find. But yeah, let's see what happens with that. Let's see how they're getting on. You're right, Dills. Got one scared little puppy here. It's okay. Oh, look. There we are. Cut all the way down there. Doing okay. I think it's really hard work though because it's so thick. I'm going to go upstairs for a bit because it's noisy down here. And he's curled up on the sofa there, so I have to literally, wouldn't just walk with me, I've had to carry him up because he's obviously scared of this area here because everything's all different. He's very tolerant, but he just doesn't like change. He just sits quietly in the corner and he's not a problem, but yeah, he doesn't really move. I go all the way upstairs. It's safe up there, Dills. Oh, they've just gone home for the day, and this is how much they managed to do. Look how thick the wall is. I don't think it's a very easy job cutting through there. Oh, we can see all the way through though. If we lift that up there, you can see through. But yeah, that is very thick wall, isn't it? Because they already had gone through brick on the other side, and now there's even more of this, which looks like concrete blocks or something, doesn't it? There. God, that's not a nice job. But anyway, the door is slowly taking shape. Oh my god, it is all go with the renovations today. So the last thing you saw was them trying to cut through the wall to put their door in. Sorry, I know it's windy outside, so it's going to sound not great on the microphone, but indoors it sounds worse. Drill, 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 constant drilling. So yeah, I feel like my heart today is feeling it and it's going into my head. Anyway, we're outside now. I also feel overstimulated out here because it's windy. The neighbours are also having loads of work done in their garden, so if you can hear that, the other drilling sound, well, chainsaw. There's a chainsaw going on over there, drilling in the house. I feel like my head is going to explode. I probably should have just gone out today. Well, it's a good job I didn't because we had to go through stuff with the panelling and that. But anyway, they got through the wall yesterday and the door's now cut out, and they also started doing the flooring in there as well, and flooring is starting to make it look like it's getting somewhere, you know. And then also the guy who's cut our door out has then cut another door out where our utility room is going to be, which I didn't know he was doing that actually, but that one was a lot easier to get through, so he cut through that one today as well. So there was a load more rubble and dust after we tidied up after the one yesterday. It all happened again today. So we now have 2 doors cut in, which is exciting. Yeah, I was saying there's going to be wind noise out here, chainsaw noise there. Now there's a plane, but indoors drilling. They're chainsawing next door. I think I need to get some noise cancelling headphones that I can just walk around in. I can't.
Do you want to justify buying those Apple?
Yeah, I really want those Apple ones. Has anyone got those Apple noise cancelling headphones? You know, the overhead ones, over ear ones, because I really, really want them. But I think they're £500. Yeah, I can't really justify £500 headphones because I've got some and they were 30 quid and they're fine. Anyway, so yeah, it's all go, but once they've all gone today, I will show you everything that's been done in a bit more detail. I just popped in there then, we went through all the panelling, so I've come up with the panelling design on the wall, so you should have made a start on that, so I'll be able to show you that as well. So it feels like there's a lot of progress happening, but it's a lot. It's a lot of dust, dirt and noise, and I'm feeling it, but it's fine. It's fine. I like the progress. Oh yeah. God, you can see how dusty it is with the light. It's alright, isn't it? Is that the... that was the hole into the cupboard?
Yeah. We found some pots and pans, didn't we? Yeah.
What do you think about keeping this wallpaper?
Yeah. An old light switch.
Yeah. Cool, isn't it? You could even put shelving all the way at the top, couldn't you? For like stuff that you're not going to hardly use.
Well, you can never reach.
Yeah.
And then have a ladder screwed to the wall so you can reach it.
To spin around.
On a rope maybe to come back down.
God, it's really dusty in there, isn't it?
Look. No, look down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
That's it. Get rid of them, mate. I'm sure. That's if you
Fucking
fell through.
hell. Yeah. My arms go through.
Look how clear the water is.
Is that a shark?
Baby one.
We'll definitely have to make a feature out of it, won't we?
It's also really cool. Like, as in,
I think you need a bit of glass over it cutting.
yeah.
You need one big bit of glass so you always see it. And you ought to put some lights down in there.
Because all the brickwork's really nice.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Well, look, it looks like you want to get in it.
I know.
Try and get it to
Oh, yeah? You want to help me with that?
Come look.
It'd be dusty.
Panelling is all coming together. Look, the rail's up. Went for a nice wide panel. You can kind of tell how wide it is. I can't remember. Oh, better not touch that. That's one already made there, look. So exciting. Flooring's down. I showed you a little bit. So we had this down the floor first. And then now we've got the chipboard over the top of it. Then we're going to have underfloor heating. And then some kind of flooring, but not sure which one yet. I thought I'd give you a final update for the end of this vlog because I feel like I've shown you a lot of stuff but not really explained many things. It is Sunday, so in my dressing gown for the day, and it's another dull day. What is going on? It's sunny, it's hot, then it's really windy, then it's really cold, dull like a winter's day. You just cannot predict the weather. Anyway, we're not on here to talk about the weather. So I'll go through everything now. So this is how all of the paneling is looking, and I'm so happy with it. It took us a little while to decide what sizes to do them and how many to do, but we ended up with this plan and I think it's worked out really well. This one needed to be quite big and wide because the TV is going to go there. But then it didn't work out to have three the same size as that one. So then we've gone for a smaller squarish one in the middle and then a rectangular one the same as that one on that side, and then matching below. And then here we've just got two square ones, and then it's going to go around there. I think we're going to have, no, we're not having anything above here because I'm going to be putting a curtain pole there. So I just figured it was pointless to do it there. We're going to have a couple more over here. And then I think we are going to bring them along around here as well. We also have the coving done, which I forgot to show you. So this is all of our coving, and I think that looks really nice. And then we've got skirting to go at the bottom here, but obviously that goes last. And then we've got the flooring down now, some fresh chipboard flooring. And then the bathroom looks the same, I think, pretty much the same. Oh, we have had the hole filled in here. So that was the first hole that we dug, if you can remember that. So that's been filled in with cement, and there will also be more obviously cementing going on here. And if you can remember, there was a drain that was dug in all the way across here, and that was all cemented in as well, obviously before the floor goes on top. So yeah, nothing much happened with the bathroom. Well, all the plasterboard has gone up. I can't remember if that's what it looked like before when you saw it. I think it did, because I was saying about how the bathroom unit has been made to kind of measure in here. Well, no, the bathroom unit has been made to measure. This gap has been made to measure the unit. So it's going to slot in there perfectly. And then I've ordered this huge mirror, which now I'm like thinking, oh my God, I don't know if it's going to fit in there.
We should have measured that before I ordered it. Okay, I can do that in a minute. But I've got a big round mirror to go here. I've ordered a towel heater here. We have the electrician coming next week, so all of those things will hopefully be fitted. Well, I don't know about that because we've got paint first. And then the door was knocked through, and I was telling you how thick the wall was. Look at this. So they went through this one first, from this side, and then from that side they went through here. So yeah, as you can see, that was a lot of work. And then this is our entrance hall. That's our shower room in there. And then through here is where they knocked through the other door, which was actually, we realised, a doorway originally, because you could see all the old architrave, I think it's called. So he went through this one quite quickly. That was a lot more easier than the other one. And then this is actually going to be our utility room, which originally we were going to have a door coming off the kitchen into here, but then it meant that we'd lose cupboard space in the kitchen. So we decided to actually just have a door from the hallway into the utility room. And then you can just come in the front door, hang coats and things up, maybe, you know, wash the dog down, and I think it'll work quite well.
Sorry, future me just editing this vlog and jumping in. I also forgot to say about the well, because I showed you footage of the well, but then I haven't spoken about it at all. I think I have showed that in my previous vlogs a few years ago, but I can't remember if I did, because maybe it was all covered up by then. I don't know, but I'll give you an update on it now, because I'm sure some people watching this didn't watch the old renovation videos anyway. But basically, when we bought the house, there was an old spiral staircase where that well is. Basically, there was a metal spiral staircase going up. Everything we've done to the house, we've kind of really changed the whole layout of it. Well, most of it, some things are still the same, but the stairs was one of the main things that we changed because of the spiral staircase. It was just really not practical, and definitely not an original staircase. Really strange that it was there. But when the guys moved that, this was probably about 7 years ago now, maybe six or 7 years ago, when they moved that staircase, the concrete underneath it looked a different pattern, and they were like, oh, what's like that covering up? Anyway, and as they were working on the floor or whatever they were doing, they realised it was a lot thinner. I don't know if they were just working on it, it went straight through or something, I'm not sure. But anyway, they suddenly realised that there was a whole well under the house. Sorry, of course, my throat is croaky today. They called us and we were like, what have you found? And they saw we have found a well underneath the house. And it is absolutely amazing. And ever since then, we have just put a big slab over it and covered it up. And that room has been completely bricked in anyway since. And obviously now we've uncovered the room again, and then we start looking at the well. And it is an amazing feature. And I mean, the crystal clear water in the bottom of it, it's really cool to have found it. But the only thing is, for us, that is the utility room that it's going to be in. So we do want to really make a feature out of it and put lights down and glass over the top, but it does seem a funny place to have it. You know, it's not somewhere that you'd ever really see, but I feel like maybe we have to do it. So we're not going to be renovating that room just yet anyway, but we'll figure out if that's something that we're going to do, find out how much it's going to cost and that sort of thing. But if anyone's ever done that or knows anyone that's ever done that, please leave me a comment down below, because I'd love to know how easy it is to do, you know, how safe it is and things like that, or whether it is just better just to cover it back over again. I mean, it's obviously been covered over for years, but yeah, it's got beautiful Victorian brickwork in it. It's got crystal clear water. I think the water in it is just ground level water, so it's not like it's really operating or doing anything, but it's a really cool thing to have found under the house. So yeah, that little clip of the well, that's what that is, and we did know it was there. That's why we obviously weren't like massively surprised or anything, but it was cool to see it again. And yeah, just tell me if you know anybody that has done that before, because I'd love to know. We're umming and ahhing about what to do. Seems a shame to ignore it, but also it's a bit of a strange place to have a feature, and if it costs loads of money to do it, it's like, is it worth doing it? I don't know. Anyway, let's carry on with the video.
So yeah, that's going to be the utility room. Very, very high ceilings in here. This is not going to be done in this part of the renovations. It's just because he was also knocking through. Oh, and the other reason I think it is because our electricity box is in here. So for him to do all the electrics and things like that, to fix everything up, he needed access to there. So I thought we might as well knock through, because it is a job that needs doing.
So that is it for this vlog. Next week, like I said, we've got an electrician coming, so we're going to have the wall lights fitted. We're going to have sockets put on. We're going to have a towel rail fitted in there. And then the guys are going to be fitting in the wet room shower tray on top of where all that cement is. We've got to have a wet room shower tray put there. And then maybe they'll put in the toilet. I don't even know when that happens. But anyway, it's all taking shape. I really hope you enjoyed today's renovation vlog. Sorry it was a long gap between the one before, but we did have a bit of gap between things being done. But I feel like this one's been a lot of progress. So anyway, I will see you in the next video. Bye.